I contemplated not making this video, but I feel as if I have to. Tekashi 6ix9ine, basically, you know, he was a member of the Bloods gang, the 9 Trey, and he ended up quote unquote snitching on his gang. Now this dude was a rock star, a Mexican rock star with the rainbow colored hair, and the black gang let him in so that, you know, they could increase their revenue, basically clout chase him and make money off of him. I don't feel sorry for them. Could you imagine a black guy in MS-13? That wouldn't even that would, at least I don't think it would ever happen. But anyways, TMZ posted a very interesting article October 14th of 2019 titled Tekashi 6ix9ine, HOT97 shunning music unless. Now listen to this. Let me just say this before I read the story to you guys. Why would HOT97 shun Tekashi 6ix9ine's music, right? Is it because he's a vicious gang member? No, listen to this crap. New York City's biggest hip-hop radio station says Tekashi 6ix9ine will get no spins once he releases new music unless the snitching rapper's music forces their hand. An executive from HOT97 FM tells TMZ when Tekashi is released from prison and drops new music, the radio station will not jump to debut any of the records, and they don't anticipate playing any of 6ix9ine's music at all. Fact is, the exec tells us HOT97 has never, in capital letters, been a huge Tekashi 6ix9ine supporter, and him ratting on former gang members is digging an even bigger hole for himself as far as the radio station is concerned. We broke the story. One record label is making a multi-million-dollar investment in Tekashi, banking on him getting out of prison sooner than later and surviving all this snitching. While HOT97 is firmly against giving 6ix9ine any radio play in the future, there is one scenario where his new tunes could flood their airwaves. The exec tells us Tekashi will get spins only if there's a massive outcry from the masses over a hugely successful song. And I quote, "'Cause in the end, capitalism trumps all." Tekashi's prospects of performing at HOT97's wildly popular Summer Jam are slim to none. The executive tells us 6ix9ine's a total liability and will not, in capital letters, will not be allowed to take the stage at any future concert. Bottom line, Tekashi will still have some sort of musical following once he gets out of prison, but you probably won't hear his voice on HOT97. Listen, I need to know who this executive is. Now, before I get into the Tekashi 6ix9ine thing, let me just say this about HOT97. Now, they're supposed to be a hip-hop station, just like Power 106 in LA is supposed to be a hip-hop station. They're pretty much like the West Coast version of HOT97 in New York. Well, Power 106 and HOT97 have a lot in common. The airwaves are basically controlled by non-blacks, Hispanic, white, whatever, anything but blacks. But it's supposed to be a hip hop station. That's real funny. Imagine a salsa station with a bunch of black folks being the hosts. Like, you probably would never see that, right? It's really amazing. If this isn't some COINTELPRO type stuff, I don't know what is. You're going to tell me that the biggest hip hop radio station in New York City is not going to play Tekashi's music because he snitched, not because he was a gang member, but because he quote unquote snitched. Now think about it for a second. If that's not some COINTELPRO stuff, I don't know what is. Because that right there endangers blacks. That's why I can't co-sign it. And I knew that HOT97 was full of crap because they used to have a slapping contest. Yes, they used to have people come up there and slap each other for a small amount of money. Does anybody remember that? You might be able to find it on YouTube if you type in HOT97 Slap Fest or HOT97 Slap or Slap Contest HOT97, something like that. You might be able to find it. If you do go watch one of those old videos because you found it, make sure you say Meat Magazine sent me. Make sure you leave that in the comments so then that way they know where you came from. Nobody's going to do that, but I just figured I would throw that out there. But here's the thing though, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's a scumbag. Not because he snitched on the gang, but because he was a part of it in the first place. He gets no credit from me. You know, I really don't understand how anybody could be brainwashed to think that it's okay to be a part of something that harms there's a particular group of people that they target. For the most part, black males. And it seems like everybody supports it. Almost nobody is like, look, I'm against what those people are doing. I'm tired of hearing about black males being hurt. And I just can't co-sign this degenerative behavior. You know, I don't condone it. I'm not going to promote it. I'm not going to forgive these evil people for going around joining these gangs and harming people. People make so many excuses for them. People are more on the side of the gangs than they are of the victims. Everybody's been brainwashed to believe a black male can't be a victim. And that's where a lot of this comes from. Because if a black male can be a victim, then that, it's like saying he's human, right? So it's like, everybody's like, look, if a black guy is attacked by some gang, what's the problem? Isn't that just the way it's supposed to be? That's what everybody's brainwashed to believe. There was a little Hispanic boy in New York that was hacked up by the Trinitarios. His name was Junior. All these people were like, justice for Junior on social media, including plenty of black females, as well as Hispanic females from the TV shows, Love and Hip Hop, etc. Lots of celebrities. Everybody's like, justice for Junior. And I remember thinking like, dang, little black boys die every single day. But it's like, you don't see, justice for Ray Ray. People just, quote unquote, shake their head and keep it moving. But it was justice for Junior. Just like how people were mad at Tekashi because he ratted on some black guys who harmed black guys. So they're like, wait a second. These black guys, the Bloods, they're doing the devil's work. They're doing Satan's work. So everybody loves them. Because you got to think about it. As long as they're harming black men, the Klan don't have to. Anybody who's mad at Tekashi 6ix9ine for snitching on those Bloods, well, you're not just a part of the problem, but you must hate black men. And I can't condone nor support that. Let me know what y'all think about it below. Do you think it's okay for HOT97? We should boycott HOT97, in my opinion. There should be petitions about it. I should see the Sisterhood of Failure, running around bragging about how they're gonna cancel, or rather how HOT97 is canceled. Like they're always canceling something. Cancel culture is pretty much powerless sisters running their mouths and running their nails and fingers through their weaves on social media. But we won't see them canceling HOT97. And not in the defense of Tekashi, but in the defense of the black males who were harmed and killed every single day in America at an alarming rate, and nobody cares, especially the so-called sisters. Thumbs up this video. Post the comment in the comment section below the video. Thumbs up, comment, click the subscribe button, and make sure you click that notification bell. Make sure you click all notifications. If you ever go a day where you don't receive a notification from my channel, considering the fact that I generally post at least 2 new videos every single day of the year, including holidays like clockwork, just come to my channel, click the videos tab, and see what you've been missing. Tekashi is a scumbag, but HOT97 is way worse. Like, pretty much, this is a multi-million-dollar company with an executive basically saying that, in my opinion, allegedly, for legal reasons, that they stand in solidarity with the Bloods, a gang of bloodthirsty trash. If they were harming white people, if they were harming females at the rate that they harm black males, we wouldn't see any of this. Every Blood and Crip, none of them would be allowed basically in the music industry. they would be considered to be a threat. They would make some sort of list as a terror group, and that would be all she wrote for them. They would be wiped out, phased out. They would get rid of them one way or another. They wouldn't be allowed to do this to any other group of people. Not black females, not homosexuals, nobody but straight black men. They wouldn't even be allowed to do it. They were targeting black immigrants. But since they're targeting black males who are straight from America, they're allowed to do it. Anybody who makes excuses for this foolishness, anyways, you know what? Nobody cares. Had to turn my microphone back on to say this. On October 14th of 2019, HOT97 posted a video on YouTube titled "EBRO Addresses Report Stating That HOT97 Will No Longer Play 6ix9ine's Music." They said that that's not true, that the TMZ story was false, and that basically, you know, that the DJs out there still play his music. Okay, so for legal reasons, I just want to say that they did say that. So I don't know whether or not the story was true, but TMZ put out an alleged story. Remember, I didn't write it. I only gave my opinion on it. Okay, but yeah, but what I said stands for anybody who boycotts Tekashi's music because he quote unquote snitched. All right, y'all got to go. Let me know what you think about it below. Meat Magazine.